Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video we're going to be going over a modified 2021 Ford F-150 XLT PowerBoost. First and foremost though, a huge shout out and thank you to the Larry H. Miller Ford Lincoln here in Provo for giving me some time with the XLT. Check out the inventory link below. Let's get into the video. So since I've already done a full review on the XLT F-150, we're mainly going to focus on the cool parts of this truck and then also on the accessories that have been added after the fact. So we're going to pop under the hood first and foremost, and you know what that means? Ooh, pretty easy to do. Now these newer F-150 hoods are actually pretty easy to pop open. They're not nearly as heavy as the old ones. Anyways, this one has the PowerBoost, so it's a 3.5 liter twin turbo V6 that's paired to a hybrid system and a 10-speed automatic transmission. Power outputs are 430 horsepower, 570 pound-feet of torque. Fuel economy is 24 around town and then 24 on the highway as well. And then you guys can see the stuff there for the hybrid system part of it. But anyways, closing the hood, boom. The other cool thing about this XLT is it has the LED light package. You can see you've got the accent light right there and then the reflector LEDs. And notice that the accent light is flickering on the camera. It doesn't do that in real life. And then I like how the grille is dark metallic gray. Tow hooks down below, and then notice we got the fog lights. Now, as for these tires, they're 285 millimeters on 18-inch wheels. You can see that we've got the cooler, like dark wheels, and then we've got the silver inserts on them. Now, these are all-terrain tires. You can see just how aggressive those are. That is the first aftermarket goodie. Then the second one is a leveling kit, but it is a special leveling kit from Fox. So this actually comes with Fox suspension, so it drives substantially different compared to a stock F-150. And we'll talk about that in the driving portion. But obviously, being a leveling kit, it does make it higher up off the ground. So you guys can kind of see there's a little bit of a bigger gap there with the front end. And if I pop all the way back, you can see the overall stance of the truck. Definitely nice. Now, if you are wondering, this is the larger cab, but we also do have the 6.5 foot bed on this particular truck. So a pretty interesting build overall. Got your PowerBoost logo right there, and then we've got the dark side steps. And then you do get the Fox suspension here in the back as well, so you guys can see that whole setup. Still use of leaf springs, and then again all-terrain tires here on the back, and we've got our FX4 logo. Now the other modification on this truck is the tonneau cover. And it's a tonneau cover actually from Ford, which is pretty cool. It's one of the Ford accessories. Notice we've got the dampened tailgate, and then the last accessory, which you guys can hear me echo, is the bed liner. We've got the Rhino liner added to this, and then notice being a PowerBoost, it does have the power outlets and everything here in the back and all that. And let's see if the tailgate pops back up when I press the button. Nope, just down. It doesn't have the automatic back up function. But yeah, overall, I think the truck looks fantastic. Definitely has a really nice stance. And then I'll quickly show you guys the interior on this one, since you're probably watching this video because you want to maybe purchase this particular truck. You guys can see that with the XLTs, you actually get the leather here, which is really nice. Definitely looks cool. And then you do get the cloth seats. These seats are folded up, so you can see folded down what those look like. And then here's the whole vent area with all of the charging ports. And then popping over here to the front door panel. Same as the rear. Yeah, just always love the materials. And then also this one does have the trailer mirrors with the blind spot monitoring. And then here are the seats at the front. See, full cloth seats, all that fun stuff. Pedals just down below, all of your regular controls. And those side steps make getting in and out really easy. And then we'll start her up. Built Ford tough. Yeah, buddy. And then this one does have the large 12-inch display as well, if you guys are wondering. Dual zone climate controls, all that fun stuff. So you got the drive modes, everything. And then we've got the center console shifter, which folds down. This one doesn't have the table though, just the regular center console, so nothing crazy with that. And you guys can see the glove boxes, everything. And then finishing things up top, the XLTs do have power setting windows, which is cool, but this one, no center for anything like that, just regular up top, and that's all. So total MSRP on this particular truck is $60,085, and then here are all the options. If you guys want to read everything, just freeze the frame right there. Well, the options are down here, standard equipment. Anyways, and then you guys can see with the stuff added after the fact. So that puts the total price to $65,085. And wait for it. Wait a little bit longer. Let's take it out and see how it drives. So setting off here officially in the F-150 XLT PowerBoost. Again, with the aftermarket goodies. And let's talk about the road noise and the ride quality. That's cool to see a Vanderhall, by the way. Anyways, from a ride quality perspective, very smooth. I'm trying to see if I can feel a difference between this and the regular suspension. Feels like definitely feels like it's a little bit smoother, especially when I go over bumps. That's where I perceive the biggest difference, is when you go over bumps, it feels like it soaks it up just a little bit better. When you're kind of just on a regular road where there's not any bumps, feels almost the same, but once you go over a bump, that's where you can really perceive a difference with this. And this does definitely feel higher up. Like the leveling kit, usually leveling kits don't do all that much, but this definitely, it feels like pretty big, pretty high up, which is definitely cool. Look at that brake coach, 100% energy returned. I guess I'm driving pretty good, guys, because, well, yeah, I got 100% energy. But also, we have 3 miles of range, and I'm about to use up 2 of those miles with our acceleration here in a second, because we got to see if it's any slower with the different tires and with the leveling kit, of course. We are going to begin our acceleration here in just a second. I can feel a difference with the size with the long bed, though. I can tell you that right now. Wow, PowerBoost, jeez. Sounds cool. You get a little turbo blow off. Definitely sounds cool. Yeah, it doesn't feel any slower than stock. Still feels crazy fast. The PowerBoost is so crazy. The PowerBoost is pretty much like the craziest powertrain you can get in a truck from the factory. Just so much torque off the line. It's so quick. Definitely a fun experience. Always a fun experience with the PowerBoost. Yeah, and the thing that I'm really noticing about this PowerBoost, because this has been like the 3rd time I've driven one of these, is the braking doesn't feel weird at all. It doesn't have that weird hybrid brake feel, which is definitely good. 88% return. I mean, didn't do as good as last time because we got 100% last time, but you know what? We still did okay. So we're getting places here in the world, and this is like the world's worst roundabout. Absolutely hate it. But anyways, let's get into setting things up with this truck. So first off, definitely looks great with the modifications. The tires make it look a whole lot more aggressive. Leveling kit gives it a much nicer front end look and just improves the stance. And then with those shocks, you don't really notice a big difference when you're on smooth roads, but once you go over little unevenness in the road, or once you go over bumps, then you definitely do feel a difference with these shocks. And I'll kind of show you guys up here, because we've got like the little dip, I guess, over the curb into this area, and then this will kind of, again, show you guys with the shocks. Yeah, it just smooths it out. It really smooths it out. Like, it doesn't have that same harsh hit. And it's not like the new F-150 is harsh at all, but this just, it smooths everything out. So you can imagine if you went off-roading with this package or something like that, it would do absolutely fantastic. So 99% energy returned. Anyways, I definitely think that this is worth it. The tires, obviously, you guys know I'm a huge fan of more aggressive off-road tires, but with this leveling kit that gives you the Fox shocks, I think it's worth it if you have an F-150, the newer generation, because again, not only does it make it look better, it makes it drive substantially smoother. So I'd get it if you don't have it already. Now that's going to sum things up for our video on this 2021 Ford F-150 XLT PowerBoost with a few aftermarket goodies. Again, a huge shout out and thank you to the Larry Miller Ford Lincoln here in Provo for giving me some time with the truck. Check out the inventory link below. I'll see all of you in the next video.